So I've been getting a lot of questions from new traders when it comes to small account, and most of them are related to PDT, broker, and short location. Well, I think that these new traders are just a little too hypnotized by the small cap market that they forget that there's other instruments that they can trade if they don't have a lot of capital to work with. What's going on, traders? Alex here, and today we're going to be talking about trading futures, because you can trade futures with a super small account and don't have to worry about PDT, which is amazing. And also the cost of trading futures is super low compared to trading stock. So if you have a small account, stay tuned, because this video could help you find a new niche that you haven't considered yet. And as usual, everything that I use to day trade is linked in the description. So if you're looking for a broker, scanner, newsfeed, anything like that, everything will be linked down in the description. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right in. So let's just say that trading is an expensive business. You have to pay for your platform, your newsfeed, your scanner. After that, you have your locates, your commission. So it just never ends. And if you have a lot of capital to work with, all these fees are just gonna burn out your equity that you're supposed to be using to trade. You're just going to be paying platform months over months, and you're not going to last for very long. So that's why trading something that has less overhead costs could really benefit you if you only have a small account. And it's also the reason why we're going to be talking about some cool futures that you can trade if you don't have a lot of capital to work with. All right, so the first thing we're going to do for people that are newer to futures trading is just talk about what is a futures contract, how it works, expiration, and leverage quickly. So a futures contract is just like options. So it's a leverage product that's pegged to something. So if you're thinking about an option on Apple, it is pegged to the Apple price, and it moves in times of 100. So that means for every $1 move on a futures contract is going to be equivalent to a $100 move. So if you're looking at a contract that goes from $69 to $70, it is not a $1 move, it's a $100 move in your portfolio or on your P&L on that day. So it's a highly leveraged product, and that's why you don't need a lot of capital to trade futures. And when it comes to expiration, it is pretty simple. We can see over here that all these small exchange contract expires on the third Friday of the month. So it's very similar to option. Once again, as soon as you type it in your level 2 or your chart, it's going to ask you which one do you want to be trading. So which expiry date do you want to trade? And normally the one that expires the sooner has a little bit more volume. So always focus on the one with the most volume, and also make sure the liquidity is correct. So that means the bid and the ask is good to go. All right, so we're on the website of the small exchange, and these contracts are some cheaper contracts. So if you have a small account, they're going to be more appropriate for you to trade than the good old futures that are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. And when it comes to the contract that they offer, they're all over here. So if you want to be trading something more related to the tech stock, you can trade the small technology 60, small cap over here. Everything's going to be there. Then you have your US dollar, precious metal, treasury yield, and all the crude oil, and also the cannabis futures. So that means if you're looking at what's moving on Tilray, Afria, ECB, all these cannabis stock, you can just trade them with the futures, and you don't have to worry about PDT, which is pretty interesting. So something you have to know, if you're using Interactive Broker or any broker, you're gonna have to go to broker over here. And what you have to do is you have to check which broker you're using. So if you're using IBKR, this is going to be the symbol that you have to type in your level 2 and your chart to be able to trade them. So we're just going to hop in quickly to the IBKR platform to show you guys where you can access your market data, because this market data is completely free. And that's what I was talking about, cost, that futures are less expensive than stock. Stock, you have to pay for your NASDAQ, your ARCA, and everything like that. When it comes to market data in futures, it's pretty much free with them. Not all exchange, but with them it's free. So to access your market data, what you have to do is just go over here and go to user settings. You can just go over here and just go market data subscription, and you're just gonna click over here. You're just gonna go down to level 2. After that, you're gonna see all the market data that are available, and this one is over here. Just have to click it, and it's also clicked fee waived. So that means you don't have any cost for it. You don't have to pay anything. You're gonna get live data for free, which is pretty rare on anything, but you actually get it for free. So when this is typed in and you log into your trading platform, you're gonna be able to access live data and trade it as you like. So we can see over here, you can trade a similar pattern than in stock. So that means on that day from 71 to 70. So that's a $100 move, as I mentioned, because every $100 is represented by 100. So that means $1 move equal 100 bucks. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any question about futures or anything like that, leave them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. So thanks for watching. Peace.